The Nordstrom Anniversary Sale for this year is starting soon, and Nordstrom just released a preview for this sale, which starts for Icon members on July 14th. So if you're unfamiliar with the Nordstrom Anniversary Sale, this happens every year at around the same time, sort of like mid-July, and it goes through like the first week or 2 weeks of August. It's a sale that actually goes on for quite a long time. And anyone with a Nordstrom card has early access. And then within the card members, there's tiered start times for different members. And your membership depends on how much you spent in the previous year. So there's 3 tiers for the card members. There's icons, ambassadors, and influencers. I think, Nordstrom recently kind of renamed these. I want to say maybe 3 or 4 years ago. And there was some confusion. Like people would say that they were an influencer. And so people assumed that like influencers got their own, tier. That's not the case. They just named their lowest tier influencer. So icon, ambassador, and influencer. So icons can start shopping July 14th. That is the very first day that the sale is going to open. They can start shopping July 14th. Then ambassadors can start July 15th, and then influencers can start July 16th. And then on July 18th, sorry, I have the Nordstrom site pulled up, everyone can start shopping. So on July 18th, you don't have to have a Nordstrom card. It's just open to the public. So to be an Icon member, you have to spend at least $15,000 at Nordstrom on the Nordstrom card annually. To be an ambassador member, you have to spend $5,000 annually on the Nordstrom card. And to be an influencer, you have to spend a minimum of $500 annually on the Nordstrom card. I'm an influencer member, so I won't be able to start shopping until July 16th. Things do sell out pretty quickly, especially by the time the sale does open up to everyone. And, that's one of the benefits, I think, of having a Nordstrom card. If you don't have a Nordstrom card, it's not that big of a deal. The sale does open up to everyone on July 18th. And it does seem like for some brands, they do hold some products back and kind of like drop them along the way so that they don't sell out, which is always really nice. If you're unfamiliar with this sale, it does run a little bit differently from other sales. So it's not like, you get 20% off store-wide or something like that. What they do is they have these sort of like preview prices for the fashion items. So a lot of the fashion items are items that are coming out for the pre-fall season. And so you can have access to these products first at a lower price. And then once the sale ends, which is August 9th, the prices will go up to their regular retail price. So it's pretty cool to be able to shop these products at a lower price first. So that's really, really nice. The beauty products are a little bit different. So again, it's not like this kind of blanket 20% off of everything. What they've done is they've given you these deals on sets, on like buy one, get one at a discount or buy one, get one free. That's how like they'll price it. You'll get exclusive sets that are only available during the anniversary sale. Sometimes they'll be comprised of jumbo sizes of things. So that's how the beauty anniversary sale is. Those are the types of products that are being carried. So this is kind of a different type of sale, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun because I like to cover beauty on my channel. I'm going to focus on beauty and fragrance and things like that for this video. I'm going to be showing you some recommendations, some things that I am going to be throwing into my cart. It's going to be a little bit of a hodgepodge video. I just wanted to go through the preview of this sale and just kind of, give you my thoughts and share with you some things that just stood out to me. So I went through and I just took like screenshots of a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm going to be throwing that up on the screen. And let's jump into it. If I forget to mention anything about the sale or any details, I'll put everything down below in the description box because there's a lot of moving parts to this sale with like the tiered access and when you can start and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, let's just dive right into it. All right, let me start with things that I know I'm going to be throwing into my basket if they're still available by the time that I can shop. So this first one is the Byredo set of Bal d'Afrique. So it's a set with a $450 value. It's going to be on sale for $280. So it comes with a bottle of the parfum, comes with the travel size of the parfum, and then it also comes with, I believe, their hand cream. It's a little bit small, but I believe that's their hand cream. And I haven't always been the biggest fan of shall we say, the like most popular Byredo fragrances, which I would say is like Bal d'Afrique and also, what's the other one? Mojave Ghost. For some reason, when I smelled them years ago, I was like, not a fan. And there's other ones that have come up that I really, really enjoy. But I recently stayed at a hotel in Miami that had Bal d'Afrique in the bathroom. I fell in love with the fragrance. I was like, wow, I don't know why I didn't like this at first. It has a little bit of sweetness, but it's not overpowering. It's not too like fruity sweet or powdery sweet or anything like that. So anyway, I saw this set and I was like, oh my God, I fell in love with this fragrance late last year and I just never got around to getting it. I also have a crap ton of perfume. So it's not like I was in a rush to fill like a perfume hole in my collection. Anyway, I wanted to get this, take advantage of the set and get it for $280, which will also give me that travel size, which I really, really enjoy. So that is definitely going to be going into my cart. So another product that I'm happy to see that's going to be part of the sale again this year are the Jo Malone Jumbo body and hand washes. So they usually have the wood sage and sea salt, and then they do usually have the English pear and freesia. And I just finished up what I purchased last year, which was, I think the wood sage and sea salt is the one that I got. Anyway, I love the jumbo size, right? Who doesn't love a jumbo size, especially if you love the product? And yeah, I just sort of stock up on these. So I usually just get one of the wood sage and sea salt, one of the English pear and freesia, and I'm kind of done. I usually put it either in my guest bathroom or I put it by the kitchen sink, but I love these two fragrances from Jo Malone, but I love a hand wash with a fragrance because it just, I don't know, it's something that you kind of smell throughout the day when you use it, let's say in a guest bath, that fragrance is like wafts in the air for a little while. It's just a really, I don't know, it's like a nice little touch of luxury that I really, really enjoy. So I'm definitely going to be picking those up. That's something that I generally get every single anniversary sale. Another set that I'm going to be picking up is the La Mer, the Treatment Lotion Home and Away gift set. It's a $325 value. And for the sale, it's $190, which is really, really decent. I love, love, love the La Mer, the Treatment Lotion. It is something that I use after I cleanse my skin. I have really, really dry skin. It has a really, really light texture. So it's very, very watery with a touch of like an oil kind of slickness to it. It just is the drink of hydration that my very dry skin needs. And I've spoken to other people who love this particular product. They have normal, even oily skin, and they really enjoy this too. It's a great kind of balancing act. It really, really does a good job, not just with hydration, but also calming redness. And I really enjoy it. And I just go through bottles and bottles of this. And what I don't have is this little like travel. So I always have to decant a little bit, but because it's so watery, so it's kind of an odd thing to have to decant. It's annoying. Anyway, I'm going to be really, really glad to have like a little travel size, but also just be able to pick up a product that I know I'd be spending my money on anyway. So I'm definitely going to be throwing that into my cart as well. Speaking of hydration, Dr. Barbara Sturm has her hyaluronic serum as a duo. So the value is $650 because each bottle is $325. I know that because I usually pick one up during the Sephora sale. But for this sale, 2 bottles is $435. You'll basically get each one for about $217.50. So that's a pretty decent deal, and I can just get 2. I know this is a product that I'm going to use. I really, really enjoy this hyaluronic serum. It's one of the best, if not the best, hyaluronic products that I use. I instantly feel the effects of the hyaluronic acid. My skin instantly feels like plump and moisturized and just hydrated. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to be picking this up. If not, this is something that I definitely encourage you to pick up if this is a serum that you really, really enjoy. If this is a serum that you haven't tried yet and you're just testing out, I do not recommend getting 2 at once because if it's not for you, now you're stuck with 2. That seems silly. But this is a great product if you love and you just want to stock up on it because you know you're just going to be buying bottle after bottle. This is a really great opportunity. And then I think I'm going to be picking up the Clé de Peau The Foundation with SPF 22. This is their foundation that comes in the jar. It is basically like tinted cream. It is a beautiful foundation. It is very, very nourishing and moisturizing. And it is just really, really gorgeous on the skin. Now, I have used this foundation before. I really, really enjoy it. I decluttered it because it was getting on, but also the shade for me was just too deep and it was too warm, the shade that I got. Also, I've said this before, but I definitely have been getting paler and paler the less time I spend out in the sunshine. So anyway, I want to pick this up and get a lighter shade or an appropriate shade. But I see also here that, you know, I'm kind of noticing on some of the products that they have early access only. So I think that is only for the card members. So I don't think this particular deal is going to be available to the general public, which starts, what is that, July, what did I say, July 18th, I think, is when it starts. So anyway, I just wanted to point that out, that I'm seeing this little early access only, like yellow tag, yellow highlight for some of these products. And so I just wanted to mention that. But I think this is going to be going into my cart as well. This is almost a $60 markdown. So almost maybe a 25% markdown. So yeah, so I'm really excited to get that back into my collection. So those are definitely the products that I think I'm going to be purchasing. I think I'm going to be purchasing. So now let me just point out some products or some deals that I think are worth your time exploring. There's always a lot of really great La Mer sets. And so this is a really great time to check out the line, check out the La Mer line, because if you don't want to commit to it, these sets are really great. The sizes are usually a bit smaller. You get kind of a full range. So they have this one, which is the Repair or Rejuvenate Regimen set. And it's valued at $670 and it's marked down to $435. And it includes the moisturizing cream, which I love. That's their original like OG cream. It includes their concentrate, which is a really great serum. It is not a very typical serum. And when the concentrate was first described to me, it was something that was developed for like post-procedure. So when your skin is just feeling really vulnerable, really raw, it's usually probably when the esthetician tells you like not to go out and like spend too much time in the sun, definitely wear SPF, you know, all those things. Your skin will take a while for it to calm down, and take a while for you to see the benefits of whatever procedure you had. The concentrate was supposed to sort of help that process along. And so I never really got into it because I was like, I don't get procedures on my face because my skin is so sensitive. But I did start recently, well, at this point, it's probably like a year and a half or maybe even 2 years now, where I started using the concentrate and I love it. I love it. It really, really calms my skin down because I do have reactive skin, which I guess is sort of akin to skin after getting a procedure. So it's just been really, really great for my skin. So I really enjoy that. And then it does also come with their rejuvenating eye cream. This is, I think, their like newest release. And I've been using this eye cream kind of on and off at night. I use a different eye cream during the day. I actually use the Clé de Peau eye cream because it's just a little bit lighter in texture than this rejuvenating eye cream. But I use this at night every once in a while. Eye cream is definitely something I'm not very, very consistent with. I'm really trying. And I really like the results. It's quite nice. So anyway, that is a great kit if you're looking to maybe try out La Mer, maybe dip your toe in the La Mer pond. They also have the Most Loved Minis gift set, which is a $208 value. And this is only $98. So you basically get these like great travel size products. So you get the treatment lotion, you get the moisturizing cream, you get their night rejuvenating cream, which I also really enjoy. And then you do also get a cleanser. So I'm tempted to get this myself because it's just nice having these travel sizes of my favorites. And it does come with this really nice pouch too. Not that I need another pouch, but it does come with this really nice pouch if you're interested in that. So that's a really great one as well. And then I think they had some other sets. I didn't take a screenshot of all of them because there's a whole bunch, but yeah, I think it's just a great time to try it out if you are interested. I did mention the concentrate. So they have like a jumbo bottle of this concentrate. It's valued at $1,466 and it's on sale for $995. So that's a pretty hefty price tag, but it is a pretty decent deal. It's like almost a third off. So I just wanted to mention that if you happen to be like a concentrate fan, you may just want to get this like jumbo value size bottle of this. And then here's some other offerings that really kind of caught my eye. So Prada has this mini moisturizing lip balm trio. It's a $75 value. So during the sale, it's going to be $49. After the sale, it looks like they're still going to be offering this and it's $55. So you get basically the banana, the green and the blue balms. You guys know how much I love the banana balm, so that's why I think this one caught my eye. But I feel like I always have like at least one lip balm, you know, at my desk. I have a lip balm in my bag. Sometimes I have one like at my vanity upstairs. So I like having lip balms all over. So I think this is a really good trio to have. And then Chanel always has a fun little kit available during the Nordstrom sale. So this is the Chanel Most Coveted Beauty Set. It is on sale for $174. I get the feeling that this is only going to be available to Nordstrom during the sale. It comes with this really fun makeup bag. It says Chanel Beauté on it. So it comes with the La Mousse, which is a cleanser. It comes with their volume mascara. It looks like it's just in black, which is great. And then it does come with one of the balms in a really neutral color, which is really, really nice. So I think this is a wonderful set, especially if you're a Chanel lover. This is something I'm going to pass on because I think I have this balm already. The La Mousse it's good, but it's a little bit drying on my skin. Again, I have really, really dry skin. So I just wanted to mention that. And then their volume mascara is very nice if you like a volume mascara, but it's not for me. So I'm not personally going to pick this little set up, but I think if you're a Chanel lover or if these are some of your favorites, I think this is a really, really good set. Oh, and then speaking of lip balms, we also have one from Tom Ford. So we've got this Soleil Clutch gift set. It's $105 value. So for sale, $70. So it looks like we get these little mini lip balms. And so this is a nice alternative to the Prada. If maybe you prefer Tom Ford, maybe you prefer this packaging a little bit more, or maybe you prefer lip balms with a little more something, because all of these have a little bit more of like a sheen. The one all the way at the end, I can't remember which one that is called, but I have that one. It has like a little bit of glitter in there. So if you like lip balms with like a little bit more going on, this is probably more for you versus the Prada one. And then Westman Atelier has this Petite Baby Cheeks Blush and Lit Up Highlight Stick Duo, $52 value, sale for $35, which I think is really, really great, especially if you want these little minis. They're great to travel with. Or maybe you just want to try these products out from Westman Atelier, you just haven't gotten a chance. They're putting some very popular products out there together. So it's really nice. We've got the Petal Baby Cheeks blush stick, and then we have the Lit Up Highlight Stick in Nectar, which happens to be my favorite. So this is a wonderful, wonderful set. I'm not going to be picking this up because I have those two products in the full size, which is small enough, I think, for travel. But I think if you want to just try these products out from Westman Atelier, I think this is a great set to pick up. And this, I think, is really amazing. The Victoria Beckham Satin Cajal Jewel Liner Collection. It's a $215 value, for sale for $183. I love this set. I love that it comes with 5 of the jewel liners, which are all the liners that have like a metallic micro glittery kind of sheen. So a lot of fun, great for the upcoming, I can't believe I'm talking about this, but great for the upcoming holiday season. This would make a great gift for someone, you know, who really loves Victoria Beckham, or who loves her satin cajal liners. It does also come with a mascara. So this is a really good set. It comes in that tube. So it's packaged really beautifully. It's gift ready for yourself or for someone that you love. But I think this is a wonderful gift set. This particular offering really, really excited me. So 111 Skin has a jumbo cryo depuffing eye mask set. You guys have heard me talk about this mask on my channel, I mean, so many times. If I'm putting a mask on early in the morning, this is probably the one. I suffer from puffiness around my eyes, especially when I wake up. And I keep these in my fridge and I love them. I absolutely love them. They make my eyes feel great, refreshed. It brings the puffiness down. It's very nourishing to the skin around my eyes. Love them. And the actual mask, the actual jelly mask, they stay on really nicely. They have the perfect amount of goo. Not too much so that the mask is just like sliding down your face, or not too little where you don't feel like there's any product at all. They have the perfect amount of goo and I love them. I love that they're offering a jumbo set. Yeah, it looks like 16 of these eye mask sets come in this box. I think that's a wonderful, wonderful deal. And again, if you're someone that prepares and you do your holiday shopping early, this is a great stocking stuffer. You can just stick one in a stocking and it's great. 111 Skin is also offering a face mask discovery set, $156 value. It's on sale for $98. So less than $100, and you get 5 different face masks in there. But I've enjoyed the rose gold one, the cryo one, which is in the blue, the one in the middle, and then the 2 at the end are part of, I believe, their Black Diamond line. Anyway, I really, really enjoy these masks. They're great and they always leave my skin feeling wonderful. I do also want to shout out the Revive Renewal Moisturizing Night Cream Duo. So this is one of those like buy one, get one at a discount. So it's a $420 value and during the sale it's $280. I have worked with Revive. I do just want to mention that. I have worked with Revive in the past. I've used their Renewal Moisturizing Night Cream well before I ever worked with them, but I worked with them in promoting this moisturizing night cream because they recently redid their whole line and they updated the formula a little bit. They updated their packaging, which I think looks great. So this moisturizing night cream is amazing. It has glycolic acid in there, which normally my skin does not tolerate. Again, I have very sensitive skin, but I can use this once, twice a week, totally fine. As long as I'm not using it every single night, my skin is able to tolerate it and my skin looks amazing when I wake up. I actually pair this with their oil and it's great. You put this on and then you put the oil on top. It kind of locks everything. It is incredible. So anyway, this moisturizing night cream is absolutely phenomenal. And if you're a big fan of it, like I am, getting this duo at this value is really, really great. Chantecaille, as you guys know, is another brand that I love that I've worked with in the past. They are offering their BioLifting Repair Concentrate for $188. It is usually $235. I see that this is early access only. So this is, I believe, what it means is that it's only going to be available to card members. I love this BioLifting Repair Concentrate. This is something that really, really like not only calms my skin, which is what it does, but it soothes and it really brings down not just like redness, but like inflammation, because I get like inflammation around my sinuses during allergy season, or just, you know, I live here in the desert, just when it's really dusty out, which happens a lot in the wintertime. Anyway, I like to use just a little bit because this is a concentrate and it comes in just like this little jar. I use just a little bit of it and I just put it around like over the skin of my sinuses and it's absolutely fantastic. So I wanted to shout that out. I actually have one and I have a backup of this. So I'm good to go. I'm not going to be purchasing this, but I did want to recommend that. Augustinus Batter has a bunch of different sets or jumbo sizes available as well. So if you're a big fan of Augustinus Batter, which I feel like if you're a fan of Augustinus Batter skincare, you are a fan. He has like a cult following. And you cannot tear those people away. I happen to really, really like the Rich Cream and they are offering it in jumbo size, which is really cool. Again, if you're a big fan, this is probably something you're going to want to take advantage of. So this is a 100 milliliter bottle. And it's on sale for $423.75. After the sale, it is going to be available for $565. They're also saying there's going to be a gift with purchase, which is really nice. They do also have like a Rich Rejuvenation Trio. So it comes with the serum, the Rich Eye Cream, and the Rich Cream, which is for your face. So those three products. $530 value on sale for $355. I think that's a really great one. Again, if you like know that you love Augustinus Batter, I think this is really great. If you want to dip your toe in the Augustinus Batter pond, they have a rejuvenation system set with a bunch of minis. So that's a $257 value on sale for $99, so less than $100, and it does come with like a little pouch, which is really nice. So if you are a fan and you want to travel with the products, maybe this is appealing to you, but also great for those who want to try out the line. So I've thrown a lot of products out to you guys. There's still some other ones that I haven't mentioned yet, but those are really the highlights. Those are the ones that I probably feel the strongest about. So I wanted to mention those to you. But what you can do is go through this preview, which is available to you off of the Nordstrom site. It's available to anyone off of the Nordstrom site. And once you sign in, what you can do is just add these products to your wish list. And then you can move these products straight into your cart and purchase them when you're ready. I like doing this because one, it helps me organize, but two, because things sell out so quickly. As soon as I'm able to shop, I just like to move stuff into my cart and just purchase it and be done and not like go through everything again. You may want to peruse the site one more time before you hit purchase. Of course, you can shop as many times as you want. This isn't like a one-time deal because they do, like I said, they do sort of like restock on things that maybe you saw were sold out. They do also introduce new things. I feel like I see new things pop up as the sale progresses. So you may want to take another look, but I think it's like a great head start to just save these things into your wish list and then move it into your cart quickly. So That's it. That's it, guys. I'm really excited for this. I'm going to be in New York to be able to actually shop the Nordstrom store on 57th Street on the 20th. So I think, is that the first day that it's open to the public? I've already forgotten the dates. No, it opens on July 18th for everyone. So I'll be there on the 20th. YouTube is actually having an event there. I'll be there attending that. And so I'm going to do a vlog kind of trying stuff out or showing you what's available in store. And I'll definitely be doing a haul for you. I believe I can start shopping before I actually leave for New York. So maybe you'll see a haul before this vlog. Whatever. There's going to be lots of fun Nordstrom Anniversary Sale content coming up. So definitely subscribe down below if you're interested and let me know your thoughts. Are there things that have caught your eye down below? Oh, and keep an eye on my shorts feed because I'm going to be doing some shorts on some fashion and home pics as well. All right, guys, I will see you in the next one. Bye.